Hi, I'm Matthew J. Gilbert, the author of these Stranger Things books that you see here. Recently, I got the chance to do a Q&A event for Stranger Things here in my town at my local library, and it was amazing. I managed to remember to bring the camera this time and actually record the Q&A in full so that I could share it here with you guys on my YouTube channel. I told you there were going to be more writing videos. Here we go. This is one of them. We had a massive turnout for the event, and I just want to thank everyone who came out and helped make it a success. It was so great meeting all of you, taking pictures, seeing your book, seeing how excited you are. It was just awesome being in a room with people to celebrate a show that means so much to all of us, Stranger Things. So what you're about to see is the full replay of that Q&A. Don't worry, it is spoiler sensitive for Season 5. I think everybody on planet Earth has seen Season 5. But just in case you haven't, and you're spoiler sensitive, don't worry, we don't do any Season 5 spoilers, okay? Here it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back at the end of the Q&A to do all the little wrap-up stuff.
Good shirt.
Oh, thank you.
And now finally the Hellfire Lives shirts are
those are. I'm gonna have to get one.
Yeah, I need
those.
to get one.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Welcome to Hawkins, a Stranger Things celebration. Thank you all for being here with us today. My name is Derek. I am a Napa County librarian. I work at the American Canyon branch, and with me is Matthew J. Gilbert, Stranger Things author.
Hello.
We are going to do a short Q&A for anyone that's interested. I just want everyone to be mindful of spoilers since not everyone has had a chance to see the series finale yet. So just be kind to each other with that. And anyone who's interested in the Q&A, join around and gather. All right. Matt, could you go ahead and give us a little bit of your background?
Yeah, sure. I am an author. I've been doing this professionally since 2012, so almost 14 years. That's crazy to say out loud. Before that, I was in television. I actually worked at Nickelodeon as a writer for 10 years. I'm much older than I look.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah, not a bad thing.
All right, so my first question for you is, when you write in an established universe like Stranger Things, what are the biggest challenges you face adapting these stories?
Oh, God. Yeah, that is a loaded question. You know, I think I had to kind of come to terms with something that is a principle that I try to always approach every one of these stories with, is that you're never going to please everybody. And at the same time, you have to kind of hang your hat on what makes the show great, what the essence of that episode, what makes that episode great, what makes that season great, and just trying to also make sure you get that. But just know, you know, in writing, you're going to have to kill your darlings. You're going to have to lose some things, and not everything's going to make it to the page. So it was a tough like compromise. Yeah, it was a little bit of a juggling act. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, great answer. So Stranger Things has proven to be the kind of show that families will gather around and watch together, as our crowd is showing us. Your writing kind of serves as a gateway to young readers to connect to these stories. What does it mean to you to be part of helping introduce these stories to a younger audience?
It's, oh man, you're gonna make me all emotional. It's an honor. It's an honor to even be associated with this show, to be able to do anything for Stranger Things. I found the show, like a lot of you, just as a fan. Never thought in a million years there would be Stranger Things books or that I would be able to do anything remotely connected to that. So it is a responsibility that I don't take lightly. For fans of all ages. I mean, like you said, for me, it feels like sometimes fans will find my books as they're just finding their way in the show. Mm-hmm. And that's a big responsibility,
Absolutely.
Right? Because, you know, if the show is operating at that high level, mm-hmm. I have to also operate at that high level. Mm-hmm. My thing with these books has always been, the show exists, but I want you, if you're reading the story, to make a conscious decision, like, I'm gonna read these books, I want you to feel the way that you feel when you're watching the show. Yeah, that you're not missing something just because you're looking at it on the page. In fact, if anything, you're reliving it as if you're watching it.
Exactly.
So it's something I think about often, and it's something I take super seriously, and I just want to make sure that you're getting the fan experience that you're supposed to be getting.
That's a great answer. Thanks, Matt. So, Stranger Things, your novels are for a younger audience. How do you balance these scarier aspects of the universe for young readers?
You know what's funny is if you go to the Stranger Things Wikipedia, this question has been around since I started writing these books. People are like, how's he gonna do it? How's he gonna get all the Demogorgons and the killings and like, how's that gonna work? And you know what? The answer is I just kind of did what I could. I pushed the envelope enough until somebody told me scale it back. Because to me, I'm like, you know what? If it's in the show, it's fair game.
Yep.
But I do try to soften some of the harsher things, but you're not missing or losing anything. But yeah, trust me, that was a question that kept me up at night starting these books, because especially once it was online, I was like, oh, they're already talking about that. I was like, no pressure.
That's kind of a scary thing, right?
Super scary.
All right. So who is the character that you relate to the most in Stranger Things?
Oh, I wish it was somebody cool like Hopper, but I'm not cool. I'm probably more like Dustin. I was always a nerdy kid growing up. Surprise, surprise. I was into weird anime stuff when I was a kid before anybody in my age group knew what anime was. Yeah, I'm probably most like Dustin, although Dustin has more of a mind for science, and I am not a scientific person at all. I'm terrible at math.
Me too.
Yeah. I was like good at like history and English and like those kind of more liberal arts leaning classes. Yeah, I was in like the worst kind of math all through school. I watched my classmates go on to like trigonometry and I was still stuck in like the balancing checkbook math.
Right.
Yeah. So I'll say Dustin.
As a kid, that would have probably been my answer. As an adult, I'd say it's Mr. Clark.
Is it really? Yeah.
Well, it just kind of ties in with being a librarian a little bit, right?
Do you sometimes also feel a little like Joyce, like every day you're like this?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, the older I get, the more I understand the struggle.
I think about Joyce a lot,
So music is such a big part of the DNA of Stranger Things. What was your favorite needle drop in the whole series?
Oh man, I don't know why. I think it's just because I really like the song a lot. It's not that I like this character or this scene so much, but this song hits every time for me, and when it happens in the series, I'm like, this is my song. I love Rock You Like a Hurricane. Unfortunately, it's associated with Billy when Billy is like not likable at all, and he's like being totally just evil. But man, when that song lays into the soundtrack, it just sounds so good. Like that's the song that I think of even before Running Up That Hill or Should I Stay or Should I Go. I think of that song first. I don't know why. Every time, it's the first thing that pops into my mind.
Though. That's a really good answer. See, to me, Master of Puppets is the one that stands out.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
So epic, right? All right. What is your favorite idea for a Stranger Things spin-off series? Because they're coming.
Yes. I saw that there was an animated spin-off that's coming. I think that's actually a very cool idea. One thing that I would like to see more of is just kind of taking elements from the show that we know, but not using any of the characters. Like, I'm interested to see how other people react to the Demogorgon. And not just like military or trained people. Like, I want to know what happens if a math teacher somewhere in another country happens to find a rift in a Demogorgon. Like, that kind of stuff. And seeing it more on an international scale, I think could be really cool. Also, too, I want jealously and sort of selfishly as a fan, I want more live action. So I hope that's coming.
Course, yeah. I think an anthology would work really well.
I think it would too. Yeah. I actually have a great idea for an anthology over there.
The Duffers on the horn.
Go ahead, just mine from there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard some really fun ones. I think my favorite was Steve as a Dad in the 90s.
That could be fun.
Like a Full House style Steve Harrington.
But treat it like a sitcom. It should just be a sitcom.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
All right, and my last question for you is, what do you think the legacy of this great series will be 10 years from now?
Oh, wow. Well, it's funny. Like, I think it was maybe 10 years ago when Lost was on. I remember people saying like, well, will Lost last? Will people care in 10 years? I'm here to tell you that 10 years later, there are kids online who are just finding Lost as if it's a new show.
Yep.
And I think the same thing is going to be true for Stranger Things. In fact, I think it's going to hold truer because it's going to unite kids and parents. The parents are going to remember living through those times, and the kids are going to just get to rediscover it. I think you'll be talking about Stranger Things. I think it's going to be like 2049, and you're going to be talking about it still.
100%.
I think it's still always going to be there. Yeah.
That's great. Did you have any upcoming releases that you want to plug right now?
Yeah, actually, 2 bits of news. One, the Stranger Things Season 1 junior novelization that I wrote just hit the New York Times bestseller list. We just found out. Thank you. I know, isn't that crazy? And 2, the Season 3 junior novelization just came out. Just this week, yes, thank you. So that's out and here. So if you want to do the Battle of Starcourt and you want to go through 4th of July with them and the fireworks and the whole thing, and I won't spoil where that goes. Yeah, that's there right now. And I believe Season 4 is coming in July.
Wow.
Yeah.
Soon. That's awesome.
Yeah, it'll be coming very soon.
Well, I want to thank you for sitting here and answering these questions with
Yes.
us. I want to thank you for being here and
Thank
sharing
you.
your art with us. This is a great celebration. I want to thank you all for coming and supporting the Napa County Library. If you enjoy this event, we do an annual Comic-Con coming up May 16th, Geek Out Napa Valley. I want to thank Zeppelin Comics for being here. I want to thank Jared Olson, our Dungeon Master. Anyone interested in trying some D&D out, he'll teach you how to play. And then we've got Scoops Ahoy, our volunteers. Thanks to all our volunteers, our library workers, my friend Mindy, the MVP of this event, to put this all together. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks,
Absolutely.
man. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, yes, this is my official YouTube channel. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. I am going to be doing more author-type videos like this, so definitely tune in for more of that. And if you're interested in just kind of following me day to day, this is my Instagram. Be sure to give me a follow there as well. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.